be searching on, it's never enough. Cup after cup, after I wouldn't get one if I could find a far in the car.
What's going on, y'all? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Okay, hope you guys are grinding like I am. Hope you guys are trying to make today better than yesterday. Back home, been traveling a lot. I went to NIU. I went to the Dells all within a week, and I had finished up school. Didn't do good in school, as good as I should have, I should say. I don't know. I'm hitting a slump right now. I was only on a peak. Everything was going so well, but then went back to reality and everything went back down. They say with every up comes a down. So just kind of got to deal with it. Messing up a lot, but it's the holiday season, and anyways, tomorrow we got a game in Lake Geneva, so that's something to look forward to. Spend some time with some kids. Today we're going to talk about football. Okay, football's picking up. Really don't like NFL football as much as college, and the college playoffs are starting. So I want to talk a little bit about my football experience, mine. You guys probably know, obviously, the people that watch know about me. Football is a huge part of my life. I lost friends and I made friends because of football. So I went to Lance Middle School. When I first started to play football, I was probably third grade, and I was just playing it because I went to a new school, and the new school was Roosevelt Elementary, and I met these guys, these kids that were so athletic. Were playing all these sports, and I was like, oh, well, I only played basketball when I was younger, so I was like, oh, they were playing tag football or whatever, and I don't know, I got really good at it, and it was just natural for me. And it's crazy because those people that I went to school with back in the day, I actually saw one of them. His name's Lane. I saw him yesterday at the gym, and we were playing basketball together. But it's just crazy because after all these years, they're still close. So I ended up signing up, and I played on this random team, and just played against all my friends. I really didn't have friends. I made friends on the football team, and then I went against my best friends because I like to compete. Anyways, played line because I was so big. I was in 6th grade, I was 5'11", probably $190. So I was a big boy, but I could run. So I always had to put my hand in the dirt. Well, then I went to Lance, and they have a JV and they have a varsity. 7th grade is JV usually, and 8th grade is usually varsity. Well, I was good enough to start on varsity as a 7th grader, which with a whole bunch of my best friends, and we went 4-1. We lost against Mahone Middle School, which to this day kills us because we knew we were better. Then in 8th grade, we lost all of our most athletic players, like Nick Santelli, Donovan Wesley. So coach is oh, well, we have to think of something. And crazy thing is, Coach Zigner came to my house and sat me down. He's like, you're athletic, and you know how to play ball. And we want to win. So what we're going to do is, you're not playing defense no more. We're going to play offense. I was like, what? You mean play offense? I don't want to play line. He's like, no. You're going to run the ball. I was like, whoa, gosh. I was like, I don't know if I can do it. But I was like, oh, the publicity, so I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And we played against Mahone in the year, and it was against another one of my best friends whose name is Cameron. Anyways, first game comes along. I get the ball. The first time I ever touched the ball. Swing the ball out here, and ball pops out. Fumble. Okay, turned it over. Then next drive, get the ball again. I turn it over. I fumbled 3 times in a row, guys. 3 times in a row. It was so bad. I was so hurt and so embarrassed Like, I'm so hard on myself. So I was just laying on the floor and on the ground. And then they're like, oh, injury timeout. And my coach came over. He's like, Eugene, get up. So I got up and I went on the bench and I sat down and I think I started to cry a little bit because I was so frustrated. And my coach called me a little baby. He goes, you're being a baby. Go play football. So whatever, got it back into it. I caught like a pitch and took it for like 55 yards. After I scored my first touchdown, I was like, you know what? And after that, like, it was all mental. And I was just like, you know what, I'm going to do this. And we ended up going undefeated. I scored the most touchdowns in middle school history. I scored 18 touchdowns in 5 games. 18 touchdowns in 5 games, which today still hasn't been broke. So that was pretty crazy. Then my high school coach came and talked to me, and he's like, "You're really good, but we need to get you in shape better." And I was like, because like I knew how good I was, and I didn't know how big the jump was. Good at basketball, I was an all-star in football. Like, everybody knew me, and it kind of got to my head, and so it was going in my freshman year. I didn't go to workouts like I was supposed to. I worked out a little bit, but I did not grind like I was supposed to. That's for sure. Like not to showboat or anything like that, because obviously, like, everything happens for a reason. But I would like to say, no one my age was better than me in football in this town, hands down. And if you want to fight about it, drop a comment down below, because we can dispute and we can look at some film. Matter of fact, hold on, I'll show you guys some film right now. This is to prove that I was pretty cold back in the day.
Scooch, drop top, whiz up.
If young Metro,
Yeah.
I don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Ay, you get the bag and fumble it, I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight off the lot, 300 cash, the car came with a blunt in it. Lil' mama a thot, and she got ass, that shit gon' fuck up a bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast, dropping the dope in the stash. In Italy.
Say no more. So my sophomore year, the coach is like, Eugene, you got to get in the weight room if you want to play varsity. Like, it's a tradition. Well, it was a tradition until this new coach came over at Tremper, but it was a tradition. No matter how good you were not playing varsity as a freshman. You're just not. You're not going to. And to be honest, it helped me grow a lot. Like, I thought I was able to compete with the seniors and stuff in high school, but I didn't play. I played freshman ball, and then when I was a sophomore, he goes, "All right, now it's time to pick it up. Like, if you want to be good, you got to do this." And I was like, in my head, I was like,
I get that bag on the regular. I got a bag on my cellular. Back in the bag of them vegetables. Bag of them cookies, it's medical. Cocaine, codeine, etc. Cocaine and lean is federal. I take out blending on Nebula. As the next one that ends on my schedule. Take out. You get the bag and fumble it. I get the bag and flip.
I'm good enough. Like, I'm not worried about it. So I did not take it serious. I messed around in school, getting D's in all my classes, maybe a C, and like, of course, like an A in gym or whatever. But I goofed off so much, man. If I can go back, man, I would not be here today. That's for sure. I really don't think I'd be here today. But got moved up as a sophomore on varsity, and I was behind this dude named Logan Peltier, who's actually a cool guy. And I was getting a little bit of PT. I was more like the pound back because I was stronger, and he was more agile than me. And then, sad to say, he tore his ACL playing defense against our crosstown rivals, and so I was really bad. And my number was called, and I went out there, and I just never ever looked back. So that was pretty. I think. Man, it's just so crazy to talk to you guys about this stuff, man. So I didn't work out, but I was still grinding. There's my sophomore year, we had an all-state wide receiver. His name was Jazz Peavy, and he was cold. Like, he was so fast. He scored like 4 touchdowns in 1 half. But yeah, he ended up signing a full-ride scholarship to go play at Wisconsin. Go Badgers. Go Bucky the Badgers.
Yeah. It's the speaker knockers. Yeah. 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 Baby, you got it.
We had the talent, like no doubt, we had the talent to play ball, and our coaches just were old-fashioned, and I don't know. I think we had talent to go play some good teams because we were definitely good enough. But anyways, y'all, I had to make two videos. So this one is over, but it's not over. Okay, so go check out the next video that I'm about to drop. I appreciate you guys. Let's keep going. Let's get 100 subscribers before New Year's. Let's do that. That would make my New Year. So let's just do that, man. And I'll catch you in a little bit, actually.
I ain't worried about no other hoes. Never gotta keep shit on the low.